Hello, hello, I'm live. And I need some music. I'm going to put music on while I wait for somebody to come in. Let me see what I should play. Hmm. Can't really hear that. Hello, Haley. How are you? I'm just putting on some music real quick. Trying to maybe I want ocean. It's loud. I always have to have something in the background. Sure, Haley, you can type in your question. You're the first one here. It might be a little too loud, actually. Hello, Joe. How are you? Thank you for coming to my stream today. Just wait a few seconds. It's so hot. It's like we're having a cold wave, a cold front here in Florida. I'm so hot. I've got like my little fan. I'm just going to give a second to see if anybody else wants to be added to the free list. Hello, Lupe. I'll add you. I rise. Hello. I will add you to the list. And Aisha. And Jessica. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4 more slots, and that's Henny. I'll add you, Henny. Hello, T. My goodness, I don't know why I'm so hot. Yes, I added you, Henny. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 more slots. I added you, T. We have Ned. Hello, Ned. Okay, Lupe, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, get my pendulum out too. It's right here. Can you guys hear my fan? I don't know if you can hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's so pretty. It's a little crystal fan. It's a USB charger. Yes, Ned, I added you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2. So we have one more slot open, and then we'll start. Oh, you can't hear it. Sorry. I'll put this on mute then. Let me see. I was talking after I put it on mute. I have the door open because it's like 50 degrees out and I'm burning up. And Shar. Okay, so now we have 10. Hello, Shar. Okay, it sounds like Darth Vader. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll make sure I don't play that while we're on. Okay, so we are starting with Haley, and Haley did type her question. Let me see if I can see. Would it be better if you pay for an online job? Would it be better if you pay for an online job? What do you mean by paying for an online job? What do you tell me right now? Because paying for online jobs is usually a scam. What is your situation of paying for an online job, Haley? Yes, Haley, please give me a little bit more information of what you're talking about. Are you interested in applying for a job and they're saying that they want you to pay something up front? Do you mean like for a background check or what? Well, I have had plenty work from home jobs, and I do know that a lot of them, if they want you to pay money, a lot of those things are scams. What job is this, Haley, that you're applying for? Oh, thank you, model. Yes, Lupe, we'll do. You've been applying for 9 months. I don't understand what your question is, Haley. So you're going to need to be specific because if I'm doing a tarot reading, I have to have a specific question. And I don't understand what you've been applying for 9 months and what you might need to pay for. That none of that makes sense. So I'm not in the right frame to do this. Ask a question because I'm not really sure what I'm asking. Yes, can you tell me what the job? Okay, Haley, if you can't type in some more information for me to form the question properly, I'm just going to move on to Joe. Joe, do you have a question ready for me? I'm not going to do a reading on something that my instinct is saying could be a scam, and I'm not getting any further clarification of what this job is. And I've already asked, it's been 7 minutes since I've been live. Hi, Angela, how are you? And I'm not feeling that I can proceed with a question because I'm not going to say something like, yes, you should pay for this job, when in my instinct, my intuition is saying this could be a scam. So why don't you think about your question and form it to me in a way that I can actually do the reading? Joe, would you like to type in your question? No, I'm not going to forget you, Lupe. I've got my And what was your husband's name, Lupe? I've got my pendulum right here with my hair. Let me see so you can see it. Here's my pendulum. So we will take out the pendulum. And Haley, if you've been applying for a job for 9 months and they haven't responded, don't give them any money. Gary Lee Johns, okay. Joe, are you still here? If you're here, would you like to type in your question? Yeah, that Haley, if you've been applying for 9 months, don't give them any money. Okay, Lupe, if Joe isn't here, then we'll just move on to you. Which could be what's going on here. Hello, David. Hello, Angela. I know, Angela, I'm sorry I missed you last night. Well, I do the list in 10, but right now I've had to move on from Haley and I don't see Joe, so that's like 2 slots are opening up right now. And Haley, I'll give you one more chance if you want to form a question that's very specific. If it's just, should you give them money, then it would be a no. I can just tell you that without pulling cards. That's a no. But Haley, if you want to ask one more question before I start, we can do that. If you have a specific question. If it's only about whether you should give them that money, I'm saying no. Absolutely not. So do you have another question, Haley, that you'd like to ask? Hi, Shweta. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. And if Haley doesn't have another question, and if Joe isn't here, we're actually going to go into a psychic medium reading. instead of tarot to try and connect with Lupe's husband, who sadly took his life 2 years ago. You said Gary Lee Johns, correct? Gary Lee Johns. Okay. When will you get a job? Oh, happy Diwali to you, Shweta. Okay, well, let's just do a general reading for you on the job, Haley. Actually, I'm going to do a goddess reading because I'm sensing a lot of confusion in your life, a lot of loss of direction, lack of direction, feeling that you have no purpose. I do feel that there's a sense of victimization coming through, and you're not operating in your power. And that's the first step for you, Haley, is that you need to connect with your own inner goddess, and you need to start operating as the goddess that you truly are. And you need to start using your will to set your intentions of the jobs that you want. You need to be focused, you need to set goals, and you need to make yourself in position to attract the goals, to attract the job that you want. But I will give you a goddess reading. And Joe, I'm going to give you one last chance. Joe, are you here? And if not, we're going to go into a medium session for Lupe, for her husband, who sadly took his life. Did you say December 5th, 2019, Lupe? Gary Lee Johns, December 5th. Gary Lee Johns. Let me see. December 5th, 2019. Okay. December 5th, 2019. Okay. Okay. So, Spirit, please, what do you have from the goddesses for Haley? What message do you have for Haley as she looks for a job, as she finds direction in her life? I sense that she is lost and struggling. Goddess, what messages do you have for Haley? Please and thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Haley? And Haley, your goddess message is right here. Yuki Anna. Yuki Anna. Oh, wow. It is so bright because I have my window. I have my door open. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that's bright. I don't think you can see the card. This is just natural sunlight. Okay, let me see. Maybe I should put something behind. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I could put something behind the cam to block out the light. I don't know if that would help. I don't think that's going to work. Wow. The feature is so bright, I have to wear shades. If I hold it here? Man, you can't see it anywhere. Oh, I don't like this. You can't see the card. Let me see. I'm going to have to close my blinds. I can't do a reading if you can't see the cards. Hold on one sec, please. I'm going to close the blinds. Okay, sorry about this. I might look like a vampire in the dark. I don't know. Okay, let's see. See if you can see that now. Oh, yeah, that's better. There we go. It's not a good reading if you can't see the cards. Okay, so forgive me if I look like a vampirist. But there goes the light. Okay, so this is Yuki Anna. Oh, good. You can see it, Haley. Great. Sorry about that. And it was actually upright, so that's a very good message. It's an empowerment message. So here you go. The Japanese goddess of winter, Yuki Onna, calls you to a practice of daily meditation and stillness to prepare you for greater productivity and results. Being open and receptive, slowing down, and allowing for time to dream activates your partnership with the universe so you can truly set your intentions in motion. Then, almost without effort, you discover their vibrational match in the world of form. Just as a life force quietly builds within a seed buried under snow, so too will the energy build in the seed of your desires before manifesting with no effort on your part. You will find how easy it is to co create while implementing a practice of stillness and receptivity. Let others make the first move at this time as you assess and observe the world around you from the profound position of stillness and neutrality. In this way, the world becomes more intimate, yet you know to take nothing personally. When the goddess Yuki Onna comes to support you, be still. This calls in the miracles. The action now is non action. Oh, where did she go? It was all white again. Okay, there we go. The action now is non action. That's a lot of the energy that we see in the moon and tarot, that we see with the high priestess. So, again, to your original question, should you pay for this job? Again, that's definitely a no. And I don't know if you do meditate, if you do practice any type of, oh, hello, Shirley, God bless you, any type of meditation. So that actually goes along with the line of what I was picking up for you, is that you need to tap into your own inner power to embody the qualities of the high priestess, the magician, of using your will to manifest your desires. And you aren't alone in doing that. So I hope that was helpful to you. As for giving them that money, no, don't do that. So thank you, Haley. And I will put the call out one last time for Joe. And I don't think he's here. Did that resonate with you, Haley? I hope it did. Okay. So maybe this darker setting is actually more conducive. So now, Lupe, have you ever had a psychic medium reading before with a pendulum? The pendulums are yes and no questions. Okay, and you can see, here we go. Okay, Lupe, have you ever had a pendulum reading before? Okay, so this reading works where you ask yes or no questions. You're welcome, Haley. God bless you. You can ask, oh, I want to take the free list off. What I'm going to do is add you and then hide it. Okay, so you can see clear. Okay, let me see. Make sure you can see this. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Gary Lee Jones. Gary Lee Jones. Are you here, Gary Lee Jones? Gary Lee Jones, please show me a yes. And when the pendulum moves straight back and forth, it's a yes. When the pendulum moves side to side, it's a no. Gary Lee Jones. Gary Lee Jones. Please show me a no. Gary Lee Jones. Please show me a no. Gary Lee Jones, please show me a no. Okay, there's very strong energy coming through. And you said he passed 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in less than a month. Gary Lee Johns, please show me a yes. Gary Lee Johns, please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Gary Lee Johns, please make a backward circle with the pendulum. Okay, he has very strong energy. Gary Lee Johns, please make a backward circle with the pendulum. Please make a backward circle with the pendulum. Gary Lee Jones, Gary Lee Jones. Okay, there's our backward circle. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so Lupe, I want you to ask a question. Think about it right now and make sure it has a yes or no answer. And then we'll ask Gary. That's done real quick. Does he come around you? I already know that's a yes, but we will ask. I just want to send a. This is 285 hertz. Can you see? Wait, let me go back here. Gary, please show me a yes. Thank you. Gary, please show me a no. Thank you. Gary, please show me a backward circle. Very good. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Gary, Lupe wants to know if you visit her. Do you visit her, Lupe? Okay, that's a yes. Okay, Lupe, would you like to ask another question? I do want to ask if I keep seeing feathers. Gary, do you send Lupe feathers? Do you send Lupe feathers? Do you send Lupe feathers? Do you send Lupe other signs that you're around her? Do you send her other signs? Okay, I felt that he was saying that you know that he's sending you things. Oh no, are we having issues with the live? Oh gosh, that does happen. Whenever I do medium readings, sometimes the internet just goes wacky. Can you see me? Can you hear me? What's happening? Okay, it does happen. You've seen lights. Okay, so let's start over again. Let me make sure you can see. Gary, please show me a yes. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for being here. Gary, please show me a no. Please show me a no. Do you send Lupe lights? Do you send Lupe lights? Okay, wait a minute. Lights go on and off outside. Yeah, that's some paranormal activity. When you walk around, are they street lights? If you look on my channel on Read the Tarot YouTube, my very first video is me communicating with a spirit through a street light. Is it the street lights that you're seeing go on and off, or are you just seeing light bulbs in your rooms going on and off? Gary, are you turning lights on and off in Lupe's presence? Yeah, he just said it's him. And that's very, very common, Lupe. Lupe, do you speak to him as if he's with you? A lot of this healing that you need, you will find if you realize that he's just on a different plane, but he is still, his energy is still here and his energy is still with you. So, yes, feel comfortable speaking to him. Gary, is there anything that you would like to say to Lupe? Hmm. Lupe, can we continue this privately? You're on Facebook. Can you send me a DM? Because I just had an impression and I don't really want to speak about it publicly. And I would just like to take this up with you privately on Facebook. But he loves you. He's sorry. And I see him crying. I see him alone and crying and just being in so much pain. He was in so much pain. And just like you're saying that you have a lot of pain, but his pain was unbearable, just unbearable. And with some spirits, I'll pick up like a mental illness. I'm not picking up like mental illness. What did he was he diagnosed with mental illness? Because with him, it's just completely so much pain, no will to live, just completely devastated and crying. Did he just cry all the time? Was he just in like serious clinical depression? Like I'm not feeling like bipolar energy. I'm not feeling like manic. But bipolar PTSD, was he manic or did he just suffer with the clinical depression side of bipolar? Like I'm not picking up like rage. Like some like I'm not picking up rage at all. It's just very, it was, I'm not picking it up. I'm not picking up that manic. Are you at peace now, Gary? Please show me a yes or no. Are you at peace now? Is the mania gone? Is the mania gone? Are you sad that you've taken your life? Do you have regrets? Okay. Okay. Please make a backward circle to show Lupe how much you love and miss her. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. He is at peace. He would be mad and then severely sad. What I'm picking up from him is that he is at peace now, but the regret is how much he's hurt other people with his passing. I'm not positive. Okay, Lupe, I don't know where you live, but while he was making the backward circle, I feed birds out here and a cardinal came. And I was in the back of my mind asking if he's sending you a cardinal, and I did pick up a yes. I don't know. Tell me if you see a cardinal. Tell me if you see a cardinal soon. Carrie, do you visit Lupe in her dreams? Do you see the pain that Lupe and your daughter are in? Are you helping them? Are you guiding your daughter? Oh, you won't lose him, Lupe. You're not going to lose him. He's always with you. Ask another question. His energy here is strong, Lupe. And if you're open to seeing more manifestations of his spirit, he can absolutely do that. Let me come back here. Gary, will you show yourself to Lupe and your daughter? Will you reveal yourself more in their home? Don't freak them out. Don't scare them. Will you send them signs through audio, through electronics, through lights? Let them know that your presence is with them. Just make sure you don't do it in a scary way. Okay. Do you want to make a backward circle and show your daughter how much you love her? Yeah, Lupe, that's basically if you want to speak privately, we can. You're not losing him. And I know that you're in a lot of pain, but I do feel that the more you learn how to communicate with him yourself, the easier it will be. Sometimes I pick up spirits that are basically saying move on. I'm not feeling that right now. So it's not like he's saying move on with somebody else, move on to another relationship. You two still have a lot of love and unfinished business. And this isn't a period where Gary is like saying, okay, I've just connected with you. Now you're healed. Now go on and live your life. It's actually not like that. And a lot of times it is. Gary is actually saying, I'm going to reveal myself more to you because I feel so bad that you're hurting because of what I did. And that he's going to reveal himself more to you to let you know he's okay. So then you can have the strength to live your life. He does not want you to take your life because of what he did. And he doesn't want this pain to rob you of your future joy. And he isn't ever leaving you. He's not leaving you. So you can actually speak to him, ask him to reveal signs. He did confirm that he is sending you the lights. Well, the thing I want to talk to you in private about isn't so much anything that I want to talk about right here. So we don't, if you feel that this was enough, we don't have to talk. I'm not going to charge you. I mean, you can just send me a DM. I'm not going to make you pay for anything. And I can just tell you in a Facebook DM. I'm going to give you a goddess message because I do know that you're desperately hurt, and so is your daughter struggling. Well, his daughter is struggling. And there's still feathers here too. So be on the lookout for feathers, a cardinal, the lights. And I meant to ask about pennies. I'm not sure if he's leaving pennies. I don't think he is. But the absence of mania was to let me know that that mania is gone. And he is at peace. But he does regret the pain that he's caused others. But usually if like I'm doing a reading with a lot of people and a lot of questions. Oh, it's facebook.com/read the tarot. Just go to facebook.com, read the tarot, and then click the DM. It does help you good. And I hope you feel better, but I'm going to get you a goddess reading when I have to put the free list back up. Okay, and I will be able to take on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 4 more on the free list. But again, if anybody wants to make a donation for $10, they can get the next reading. So I think Angela was here, and I think Scott's in here too. And Scott, I'm sorry I missed your phone call. I was actually preparing to go live. I'm sorry. I hope you can't hear that outside, but you know, I'm in Florida. Echo. What's the temperature?
Right now, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Echo, stop. So it's 70 degrees. Yes, you can send me a DM, Lupe. But I have the door open. Can you hear? I hope you can't hear the traffic. Okay, so I'm going to finish this goddess reading, and then I will add some more people to the list. Do you feel better? Did this help, Lupe? And he was going to make a bigger circle for the daughter, but I saw that you had messaged, you had written something, so I wanted to just address that. But yeah, he was going to do it no matter what, Lupe. And it wasn't you, and it wasn't that you weren't enough for him. It was there wasn't enough within him to fight this anymore, if that makes sense. It wasn't that other people had to be enough. It was that there wasn't enough in him. But he is at peace, and you will be at peace when you realize that he is with you. Okay, Lupe. And he is still with you, and he's not leaving at all. So let me get you a goddess reading. Spirit, please show me the goddess message for Lupe as she deals with the aftermath of losing her husband. You will, Lupe. And was this a military situation? Did he come back from from some sort of combat? No, okay. Yeah, I keep seeing this fight and this struggle, and I wasn't sure if it was just a fight within or if it had to do with any type of, like, there was a war going on, child abuse. Okay, there was a war going on. Oh, that would make sense, the fighting. Okay. Okay. Goddess, what message do you have? Goddess, what message do you have? Okay, we have Nyx, the goddess Nyx, which is the goddess of secrets. So that's interesting. I actually picked up that child abuse at first. Wow. Okay. There are times when you may surrender your need to know. Wait a minute. There are times when you must surrender your need to know. Some things open up only when they choose to, not by demand. The mysterious and the unknowable is the domain of the Greek goddess Nyx. She shows you the veils that may not part for you at this time. Right now, you're meant to keep on your path, trusting that secrets will be revealed as the goddess Nyx decides. Remain true to your intentions and keep on moving forward, remaining curious and open to what you can discover. Allow your need to know the details right now to fall away and just be present to all that life is offering you. Judge nothing as good or bad and just be with what arises. Soon the treasure you seek will be revealed, and it will be better and more valuable than you could have imagined. The goddess Nyx knows what is best for you. Trust and all will be revealed in divine timing. Lupe, was that the heart of your question? Do you feel that you have this deep sense to know why he did this? Because that message is basically saying, don't focus on that. Don't judge this as good or bad, but just be with no, okay. Okay. Did that goddess reading resonate with you, Lupe? Okay. Because of the abuse, right? Let me see. Well, thank you, Gary, for being here. Okay. Okay. So, do you feel better, Lupe? Did that help? I know. And I mean, you never will be the same. That's something that will change you forever. But you can go on, even though you won't be the same. Okay. Well, God bless you, Lupe. And I'm going to be looking for your message, all right? So send me a message. And I just want to give a shout out to Old Dirty Ninja. Thank you for being here. Let me see something real quick. That was weird. Okay. God bless you, Lupe. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, Henny. I'm not sure if some of these people are still here. It's different because I'm on 2 YouTube channels and on Facebook. And like if you're on YouTube and you're seeing it, you don't see the people who are actually watching on Facebook. So I want to go through this free list. If you're here from the free list, please type in your name. Because we actually have iRise, Aisha, Jessica, Henny, T, Ned, and Shar. I know Henny's here. iRise is here. Okay, iRise, you're next. So if you'll type in your question. Aisha's here. You're coming up. Jessica, are you still here? T's here. Jessica, Henny, T, Ned, and Shar. So that's 7. So remember, if anybody wants the next reading, they can make a donation of $10 or more, and I'll give you the next reading. Okay, so pretty much the free list is still here. Ned and Shar, are you still here? Okay, so iRise, please type in your question. And I have to clear the cards and oh, Lupe, I forgot to tell you. So Lupe, we're sending Gary's energy from my place to you. So Gary has been released to go to your residence. Because sometimes if I don't release them, it seems that they get a little stuck. Oh, thank you, Lupe. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, Lupe. But it's definitely a blessing if you do. So thank you very much. Okay. Oh, Shar is here too. Ned is the only one. You're welcome, Lupe. And he is being released. And it's like I said, don't get scared if you do start seeing some paranormal, quote unquote, ghost activity. Just know it's nothing scary. And many times, there's nothing vengeful. And maybe there was this mania while he was living, and some people, they do cross over and they carry that type of frenzied energy with them, but he's not like that. It's very calm, very peaceful. So I don't even think that the more paranormal activity you might encounter, I don't expect you would find anything that feels scary to you. I would expect feeling like maybe there's a hand touching you, maybe all of a sudden just feeling like a warmth of love coming over you, seeing the feathers, possible pennies, not sure about that. I do think you're going to see some bird activity, I believe cardinals, depending on where you're living. Maybe you're going to start seeing cardinals online. Yes, a presence. Absolutely. You're going to start feeling his presence. But I think you're going to start seeing a lot of light activity increase and maybe some more synchronicities. Um, I don't want to get too much into that, but I just think you're going to start becoming more aware of his presence and start feeling, noticing things like that, because he's been there and he's actually a very strong spirit. Right. And you're going to start feeling his presence in some more things. Absolutely, Lupe. And, just, I can't just move on from this, but just know that it will get better. It will get easier. And hasn't left you, you know. Okay. I rise. What will the offer from Reinke Saucy Symmetry Financial Group as an insurance agent bring? That's a tricky question for me because I already have some logical questions getting in the way. Are you sure you're getting this offer, iRise? You can send a donation on Cash App or PayPal. Okay, so you're definitely getting the offer. Okay, that's that's good. 'Cause otherwise, I want to do like, are you getting the offer? Okay, PayPal is readthetarot@gmail.com or Cash App, and that is Tarot Charisse, my name. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're doing I Rise. What will the offer from, is it Reinke? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Reinke Saucy. Susie Reinke Saucy. Reinke. I'm just going to say Reinke Financial Group. What will the offer from Reinke Financial Group bring? Oh, and my Facebook page is okay. What will the offer from Reinke Susie Financial Group bring to I Rise? What will it bring? What will it bring? Spirit, please show me. What will it bring? Will she have financial freedom? Will this bring prosperity? Will it bring trouble? What does she need to know? What does she need to be aware of? What does she need to look out for? What will this opportunity bring? What will this offer bring? Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being with me. What will this offer bring? Will this bring financial freedom? Will it bring struggle? Will it be a blessing? Will it be hard work? What will it bring her? What can she expect? What does she need to know? What problems could arise? What does she need to know? Oh, can you hear me now? I was actually just speaking speaking to the cards. I was like speaking to myself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What will this opportunity bring? 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 Here we go. Okay, so I Rise, we have Ace of Cups reversed in your past, Queen of Wands present, fiery passion energy. Oh, God bless you. God bless you, Lupe. Okay, strength. Strength. Very good. What will this card bring? What will this offer bring? Your major arcana card right here is strength. So that's very, very good. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. What we'd like to see with a new job opportunity. Money. So it looks like this is going to be very financially prosperous for you. And we have Temperance reversed. The two major arcana cards here. Have you, I Rise, are you actually worried that the job might not come through quickly enough? Temperance does represent Sagittarius. I don't know if you're a Sagittarius, but Temperance reverse means that you wouldn't be waiting long. So to me, this looks like this opportunity is going to be prosperous. It's not going to be something that you're waiting for a very long time. The Ace of Cups in the past is actually very interesting because Cups deals with emotions and aces are new beginnings. And this pretty much shows me that your past job or your past work experience was something that actually caused you emotional um, turmoil. Like it wasn't a happy emotional experience. I don't know what happened in the workplace for you. And if you never had another job, maybe it could have just been a lot of fear and worry. But to me, this would actually, it actually feels more like you had a very negative past job experience, something that really, you couldn't leave the work at work and come home and relax, something that really took a toll on your emotions. Queen of Wands is also another card that I associate with Sagittarius. Could be wrong. It could be a different sign. You sacrificed your last offer for your children. Okay, so that could be the Ace of Cups with that broken emotion and in the past. But the Queen of Wands, I mean, this is a woman who's walking in her power. She's a queen, and she uses her intuition, she uses her will, she makes magic happen. And as you can see in this image, although I'm still have too much light in here. You know, she's holding this torch and she's lighting, you know, this tower. She's making things happen. Following that, we have strength. Strength, your major arcana card in this reading. What will it bring? As you can see, if the sunlight isn't filtering too greatly in my room, she's looking up at the stars. You know, she is. I love this part in this card. As you can see, this is a woman who has the inner strength of a lion, and she's holding this lion by a chain. And this is a lion that it's not like she just conquers any situation, although it can mean that. But this lion is almost like it's her inner strength. When she knows how to release that lion, that inner lioness, she does. But she controls this. She controls that strength. She knows, oh, well, hello, Irise. Hello, Bianca. Well, we should just do a one-on-one, Bianca. Okay, so that now that you're telling me, gosh, I should have picked up on that. I really should have picked up on that. But yes, absolutely, and this makes so much more sense. So much more sense now, Bianca. Um, okay, so we know how strong you are, girl. We know that. Oh, okay. So you're still thinking of taking it. All right. We have that. Did I just hold that upside down? Because it was not reversed. We have that 10 of Pentacles. And before we did have, so Bianca, did you schedule, and I'm going 100 miles a minute. Did you schedule this interview or did they contact you out of the blue? And do you mean maybe taking this position and actually doing it from home? Is that something that you can do, or are you just saying like you feel now is the time to actually take that up? We should do a one-on-one, Bianca, so we can really explore this and the relationship area. They called you out of the blue, and that's because when we did this before, I saw this airline, and you know, what is that one Bible verse that a day in the Lord is like, what is it? A day in the Lord is like a 1,000 years to us, 100 years. 100 years to us is a day in the Lord. I think that's the verse. So sometimes, like when we think things are happening, like the next day, it actually is going to happen, but in years. The best psychic story I ever heard of was this woman who dreamed lottery numbers. And she literally dreamed these lottery numbers. She played the lottery numbers that she dreamed every day. Well, not every day, but every time she could play them for 20 years. And then she hit the jackpot. But imagine how many people like get a dream of numbers and don't play them, not knowing like, well, you actually had to play them for 20 years before it was going to come to pass. So I use that kind of like an analogy that with the reading we had, I definitely saw this, the airline's job. So I'm really not surprised that they did contact you out of the blue. And right. So it could still be in your journey. I would like to do a one-on-one, but let me just look at this quickly. Hi, Shirley. What I'm doing is I'm going through this list, and then I'm going to create another list. And again, if anybody wants the next reading, you posted your name, Shirley. Well, what happened was I've been live for an hour, and when I did the psychic medium reading, I kind of lost track of who was coming into the chat and who wasn't. So this is the initial first list. And when I finish with Shar, I will put in a call for another free list. But again, anybody wow. Maybe local would be better than out of state. The insurance company called you randomly. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so you have a lot of choices to make here. And the fact that you had that regret, that shows clearly in that reversed Ace of Cups. Honestly, I didn't know that you were that regretful about this past work opportunity that you passed up. I didn't. The last time we spoke, it didn't come across. Maybe at that moment you were very happy, and maybe it took a while for you to realize, like, I feel I missed that. But hello, Mama B. Hello, Shirley. I'm gonna do my best to get to everybody. And remember, anybody who makes a donation of $10 or more will get the next reading automatically. So, I rise. Do you want to ask a specific question, or do you want to do a one-on-one with me? We could do a one-on-one tomorrow on the phone. Or do you want to ask another question now to what was your question? What will the outcome of that offer be? Well, that was pretty evident that it's a 10 of Pentacles. You can't get a better offer than that. You can't get a better opportunity. So let me see. The Spirit, please show me the overall energy associated with her new career opportunity, her new career life choice. What is the overall energy? The overall energy associated. Oh, reverse 3 of Swords. This is the overall energy associated with this new job offer, which, that's the reverse of your broken heart. We had reverse Ace of Cups, broken heart emotions. This is the reverse of that. So to me, it looks like, yes, go with Reinke, Susie, Saucy. I don't remember what it was. Reinke, Saucy Financial Investment Group Services. So definitely, I rise, Bianca. I would love to know if you take this opportunity. It all looks very good to me. It looks very good. And so there wouldn't be travel involved with that. So the airline is still trying to pursue you. Yeah, it is a weird name. Is that German? It sounds like a German name, Reineke. It sounds like German and then something else, like German and Sousa. I don't know. It sounds like two different like nationalities or ethnicities. Okay, so you're not interested in going with the airline though, but they're still contacting you out of the blue. They do travel if you get enough sales. Okay, yeah. So are you actually choosing right now between another airline and the Reinke? Because I don't know. I think the airline is still going to be in your future. Oh, you have to get the insurance license. Is that right? Yeah, but you can do that. I mean, that one comes up 10 of Pentacles. It came up Strength. It actually came up better than your airline reading, the first one, if you ask me. But that airline, I think it is going to keep pursuing you, the airline jobs, and you pursued them, right? Okay. Sounds good. It sounds good. So did that help, or do you want to ask something else? I have all these cards mixed up in here. I've got a bunch of cards that have been sitting here like just mindlessly shuffling and then turning them all the wrong way. Let me fix this. I don't know where I was. It's like I was in like some daze place. Okay, here we go. Hello, son. I'm going to be creating a new list after I do Shar. And Aisha, are you still here? Okay, what would be the outcome of the Southwest Airlines interview? Aisha, if you're still here, will you start thinking about your question, please? Okay. Okay. Spirit, please show Bianca the outcome of her Southwest Airlines interview. Spirit, please show Bianca the outcome of her Southwest Airlines interview. Bianca's interview. Bianca's interview, Spirit. What will be the outcome of that interview? Is it her in her highest will? Is it what she should do? she should go for the airline job instead. Southwest Airlines interview. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? We have Three of Pentacles, working hard, working together. That's always good to see. Oh, Eight of Swords in the present. So we have feeling constricted, feeling a little bit helpless, feeling blind to options. We have Four of Swords reversed, which is actually showing you coming out of a period of contemplation, quiet introspection, and rest. So this is still about the interview. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. There's a lot of restriction. I'm not liking this. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. Man, look at all those swords. Wait a minute here. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, Bianca, no. They'll probably keep pursuing you, but I would go for the insurance. Look at this. Eight of Swords. Four of Swords reversed. Two of Swords. Page of Swords reversed. Well, the Page of Swords can stand for that you're not going into it. Yeah. But it can show that you're not going into it as a newbie, as a novice, because the pages are beginnings. Okay, and then we have King of Wands. So, I don't know. Ah, God. Reversed Empress. Reversed Empress. And I remember in our last reading, remember that Empress card? I even took the photo of that Empress card and sent it to you, remember? Because the card was so powerful. And now your Empress is coming up reverse. So I think, maybe eventually the airline thing is in there. It ain't now. Not with them swords. I would not do that. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'm not down with that. So, but man, 10 of Pentacles. So I guess the insurance job is actually really going to be more like a new career path for you. I mean, that's awesome. Even though you will have to get your license, I think if you really want to change directions and do this, it seems that is really the way to go, you know? So, yeah, that's what I agree. I agree, Bianca. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Hello, Hannah. Thank you for being here. Right now, I'm finishing up this free list, and we have Aisha, Jessica, Henny, T, Ned, and Shar. And then I will make another free list, and anybody who makes a donation of $10 or more will get the next reading. I think so. Oh, and it's an independent contractor. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Thank you for following me. So, Bianca, again, if you want to just send me a message, and I definitely want to hear the outcome of your interview, November 10th, but you might not hear that for a while. But I'm not even going to focus on that right now because just take one thing at a time. And this is very good. Okay, there's Aisha. Okay, so Aisha, yes, I'll give you a love reading. And can you please tell me your sign? It can show up in the reading, but let's just save a little time as we're going through a list. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here, Bianca. And I'm glad things are going well. And is everything going good in other areas? And I hope your girls are doing well. Taurus. Okay, great. I can't even think of the tarot major arcana card for Taurus right now. Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant. So let's see if the Hierophant shows up in your reading. Okay. Oh, I was? Oh, good, good. Yeah, I want to hear that story about Luke. I'd love to hear that. And remember, for $15, anybody can really book a reading with me. That's my most inexpensive price. The donations now are $10 or more, but for $15, I can do a reading with you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or email. For $25, we can do a half-hour phone call, and $50 is an hour phone call. And then video readings cost more. That's $100 for half an hour and $200 for an hour. But if you don't get me now and you want to do any type of just email back and forth, or you want to hit me up in Facebook, a lot of people that I do Facebook readings for, I do just freely, check in on them, and I can pull a card for you here and there. Oh, I'm so happy about that, Bianca. Oh, thank you, Hearts Love. Thank you for being here. Welcome. So, I've been live for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Now it's 1 hour and 12. But yes, if anybody wants to get the next reading now, it's $10. If you want to do a one-on-one through email or social media, that's $15. And if you want to book a phone reading, and the price is up there on my banner. I think the phone number is up there. Okay, so we're doing a love reading on Aisha. Aisha. Spirit, please show me Aisha's love story, her past, her present, her future. Please show me Aisha's love story. What do the romance angels have in store for Aisha? Is Cupid going to strike his bow? What does she need to know? What does she need to be aware of? What is her love story? She is a Taurus. Who is coming in her path? Will this person be in her highest good? Who should she stay clear from? Who should she run towards? Where is her soulmate? Where is her twin flame? Who is coming down the road? Who is coming towards Aisha? Who is coming towards Aisha? And what does she need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aisha need to know about her love story? What is coming for Aisha in love? What is coming for Aisha in love? What is coming for Aisha? What is coming for Aisha in love? Here we go. We have Knight of Wands reversed, and that's in the past, showing a lack of movement, a lack of passion. Wands, let me hold it upright. Wands is fiery passion, and it does represent desire. Gosh, I'm having so many problems with the lighting in here today, because I have the door open. I had to get up in the middle of my stream and close the blinds because everything was so bright. It's hard to see the picture. The knight is riding the horse. There we go. Thank you. And you see all of that bright red imagery in the Knight of Wands. That's passion, desire, and movement, because the knight is actually riding on the horse. And in the back, you have a volcano erupting with that bright red fiery lava. But because it's reversed and in the past, we have a lack of passion, a lack of movement, and that, attests to you being single. Currently, we have Five of Swords, and this is disagreements. I'm not sure if you've been dating and just not liking everybody, but this is not liking everybody that you've been maybe showing an interest in you. But this is agreements, hassles, maybe just feeling like this is not worth it. I don't want to do this right now. I'd rather just be alone. The Five of Swords, he's actually left some bodies in his wake. He's like, I don't have time for this. Get out of the way. He's pierced them with his swords, and he's on his way getting out of there. So that could be representative also of your mindset, your energy. Maybe, you chose to be single and you said, I don't have time for this game playing. Okay, now we have Queen of Wands reversed. Now, again, this is showing me like more like it's been your choice to be single, Aisha, that you are the Queen of Wands. Absolutely, this represents you. and you're taking your power and your intuition, and you're just not playing these games anymore. Maybe this is more that you're holding out, waiting for something real. It's not like all these people are coming in the picture and dumping you and just leaving you as like this, wilted rose, hiding in the corner crying. It's more like this is your decision to keep retaining your power until you find the right person. Oh, and here we go. So the future is now showing that this has been the right decision. I really wish these cards were coming in better focus. This is the Major Arcana Sun card. The Sun card is also marriage. Okay. It also tells me that, especially with the energy of this reading, the fire, the sun, you don't have any greater fire than the sun. So the Major Arcana sets your reading. And this is saying that you've been holding back this passion, waiting and waiting. And this is marriage. You have been holding it back. You've been waiting for the right one, and you will get your reward. You are going to find this right person for your that you will marry. And here we go. And absolutely, here we go. And you will go from that Queen of Wands that reversed to the Queen of Cups. This is gosh, I wish come into focus, please. This is exactly what we want to see in a love reading. Again, though, your Sun and your Queen of Cups is in the future. Okay. So we would have to ask who this man is that's coming into the picture. But as you can see, I mean, this is just look at the imagery and all this gold, all this yellow that represents happiness and joy, fulfillment. So this is, very, very powerful. Um, I mean, look at the contrast, Aisha. Look at the contrast in these cards. Look at your past. Okay. The past we have, let me do it in order. We have this reversed Knight of Wands, okay? That passion just on hold. We have dead bodies in the past. We have fighting and being on guard. Then we have your beautiful Queen of Passion, your Queen of Desire on hold and in reverse. Now look at the future. Just look at these cards for your future. Now we have gold, okay? We have the sun, the marriage card, your Major Arcana card, your destiny, the sun just beaming with light. And now you, the Queen in yellow. So it's like you're holding back this passion, and it's going to pay off. It's absolutely going to pay off. And this right here, Ace of Swords, this is a card to me that represents legal justice. And aces are new beginnings. So again, that goes along with your marriage. And it will be marriage. Here we have Six of Swords. This is healing. This is leaving those troubled waters that you see on the left side and sailing into smooth, clear territory. So to me, this is very, very powerful. And I'm going to put these back and actually give you a goddess reading. I would like to dig into this a little bit further with you if you want to hit me up for a one-on-one. Again, it's only $15, and we can look more into who is coming. I didn't pick up anything about who's coming right now. I do want to do the goddess reading, and I've got a lot of people here. Let me just see if I can. Spirit, please show me who is coming. Who is coming in Aisha's love story? Who is coming in Aisha's love story? Yeah, and I don't even feel like you're going to be going through a lot of frogs to find this prince, which is really a king. It doesn't even seem like that. It seems like you're going in this period of holding back, then boom, you find him and you're married and it's happily ever after. Who is coming into Aisha's love story? Who is this? Who is this? Spirit, please show me. What does Aisha need to look for? Who is he? How will she recognize him? Who is coming? Who is coming? Okay. Ooh, who is coming? I have the Hermit reversed. The Hermit reversed. Again, I'm not positive if the Hermit represents a zodiac sign, so let me see. I really have to memorize all of them. Virgo. Virgo. Okay, Hermit is a Virgo. Isn't Virgo and Taurus very compatible? Oh my gosh, your sun signs are practical, dependable, reliable, hardworking, and ambitious. And yes, it makes them highly compatible. Huh. Wow. Have you ever dated a Virgo, Aisha? So he's definitely a Virgo. Your Virgo and Taurus are highly compatible. Oh, and that's right. Taurus was Hierophant. I looked that up. Okay, but because your Hermit is reversed, okay, and even though this does represent to me it's a Virgo, excuse me, let me get something from my throat here. Even though you're Virgo, you've never dated a Virgo, okay, so be on the lookout for a Virgo. But I believe it's actually going to be very sudden. I believe you're going to meet him, you're going to recognize him. It's like love at first sight, happily ever after. You guys are getting married. But because it's reversed, and this is the Hermit card, I think this could represent that he's either just coming out of a relationship, possibly a divorce. I'm not sure how old you are, but if it was just straight up like this, I would say, oh, it's a Virgo coming to light your way. But because it's reversed, I'm taking that to mean that he's coming out of the Hermit situation, even though it does represent him being a Virgo. So he might be a little, I don't know, a little apprehensive about getting into a relationship right away. I feel you're that way too because we have all of those reversed wands, reverse passion that you've been holding yourself back, which is good because I believe he's been doing that too. He's been in this Hermit situation. So I think both of you are going to be on a very good equal playing field. You know, it's not like you want to be holding back and then you meet him and he's like, oh, let's jump into this right now. I think both of you are going to be coming from the same place. So that's all I have for you here. And I am going to do a goddess. But if you want to go into this deeper, if you meet the Virgo, please hit me up here, leave a comment, send me an email, readthetarot@gmail.com. Go to facebook.com/readthetarot and send me a DM because I want to know when the Virgo comes. I know. It's so good. And those cards were beautiful. And that sun with the Queen of Cups, how beautiful. I mean, I feel like, excuse me, I feel like congratulating you. So if you see somebody and he's not a Virgo and he's like, you know, I've been single for a while, I got badly hurt, pass him up because you need to wait for the Virgo. Okay. And Spirit, please show me the goddess message that you have for Aisha as she waits for her true love, as she waits for this Virgo that's going to bring her marriage and love and happiness and help her become that Queen of Cups that she's destined to be. Please send the goddess message for Aisha that she needs to hear. What is the goddess message for Aisha? The goddess message for Aisha. Right here. Oh, your goddess message? Aphrodite, romantic love. Aphrodite. Wow. Your goddess message is Aphrodite, Aisha. Wow. You're actually the first person I've pulled Aphrodite for. Aphrodite. Here you go. Well, it's time for healing. It's time for healing, Aisha. The Greek goddess of romantic love, Aphrodite, represents a state of ecstatic being that she now invites you to cultivate within. You can experience the world as a sensual, expressive, creative being if you allow yourself the freedom to explore what this means to you. Perhaps this is a portent of a new partnering or a deepening of one you already have. Or perhaps this is a time for you to claim this aspect of your nature, which may have lain dormant a while. Wow. Aisha, that has to go align with your Queen of Wands being reversed, that you've been holding back your passion. So now Aphrodite is basically encouraging you to open up now and start releasing that passion, and it's going to attract this Virgo. Let me read that part again. Perhaps this is a portent of a new partnering or deepening of one you already have. Or perhaps this is a time for you to claim this aspect of your nature, which may have lain dormant a while. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life now and choose to look for the essence and expression of love all around you. By doing so, love will increase tenfold, and you will see evidence of it everywhere you turn. This is your sacred task when Aphrodite chooses to aid and empower you. So I don't know if you work with the goddesses, um, but honestly, it's like I would be making a little sacrifice, a little offering to Aphrodite. I'd be like, Goddess Aphrodite, bring me my Virgo. But that's all up to you. You can just wait because he's coming. But that was so cool. That was so cool. So let me know if that okay, if that resonated with you. And thank you, Aisha, for being here. God bless you. And Jessica, are you here? I know you were here. The goddess Aphrodite on a love reading. You can't even ask for anything better than that. That was awesome. Romantic love. Okay, Jessica, please ask your question. And thank you so much, Aisha. And thank you, everybody in the chat. If I haven't mentioned you, thank you for being here today. And after Jessica is Henny. I know Henny left at one point. Okay, Jessica, what was I'll take the pendulum out and we can do a medium session. 4 years since you last saw him. Okay. Okay, so Jessica, what was your father's name? And were you here for the other pendulum reading that we did? And you asked yes and no questions. And Bradley Lee Romdow. And what was it that you wanted to ask him? Okay, let me clear this really quick. Bradley Lee Romdow. You know, I think Lee was the middle name for Gary Lee Johns. That was Lupe's husband who passed. Yeah, I thought so. You want to know if your kids see him? Okay. And do you have any other questions that you want to ask, Jessica? Let me sit back and make sure that as you can see. Okay, Sue, I will try and get you your reading. I'm going to be making a new list. Your daughter waves to someone in the home. How old is your daughter, Jessica? Okay, Bradley Lee, and I missed the last name again. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Bradley Lee Romdahl. If he's been around you, okay. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Okay, can you see? I want to make sure you can see. I'm having trouble with the lighting today. Good grief. Can you see? 2 on the day he passed. I'm read the tarot. Okay. Okay, you can see it. Okay. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Bradley Lee Romdahl, are you here? Please show me a yes. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Your daughter Jessica wants to speak to you. Please show me a yes. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Please show me a no. Please show me a no. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Please show me a no. Okay, so that's a no. It's side to side, and a yes is straight back and forth. Bradley Lee Romdahl, please make a backward circle. Please make a backward circle with a pendulum. Oh, yes, he's a very strong energy. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Bradley Lee Romdahl. Thank you for being here with us. Your daughter Jessica would like to speak with you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Bradley Lee Romdahl, do you visit your granddaughter? Do you visit your granddaughter? I missed that, Jessica. How you said she's 2. Wait, she was 2 on the day. Is she 6 now? I've got bird activity outside my window. Okay. Do you visit Jessica? Do you visit Jessica Bradley? Okay, that's getting very strong. That's very strong. She will be 2. Okay. Do you visit Jessica in dreams? What is your daughter's name? Do you leave? Okay, this is very strong. Do you leave any objects for Jessica and your granddaughter, Serafina? Do you leave any objects for your granddaughter, Serafina, at 2? Do you leave feathers? Do you leave feathers? Okay, that's a no. He's not leaving feathers. Do you leave pennies? Do you do bird activity? Synchronicity? Are you doing synchronicity? No. Are you speaking to them in dreams? You're speaking to them in dreams. Okay, that's a yes. I got to put my arm down. Oof. I got to put my arm down. That was painful. There has been stuff falling down in the house. Okay. I think, ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Ow. Okay. We'll do that. He's a strong spirit. Yeah. You're saying like he's knocking things down in your house. I believe it. Okay. Oh, ow, 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 that hurts. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Bradley, Bradley, are you still here? Yes. Sorry, that was a little painful. Are you knocking things down in the house? Okay. It was moving. Okay. Are you knocking things down in the house? Okay. Oh, I got to take another break. He is moving things in your house. Absolutely. I'm going to have to take a break or my energy is going to be gone. Okay. I got a bad pain in my arm. It's not him. It's just the energy is so strong that I can feel it like going through my hand. Usually I feel it in my hand. Yes, what was going on with the birds? I gotta tell me, Jessica, what's been going on. Yeah, sometimes what's happening in the outside environment can be reflective of what's going on in the spiritual. And as soon as I contacted him, I had about 6 birds out my window. He overdosed. You weren't there by his side. Okay. Hi, Jayadi. I'm sorry that you keep asking for the reading. I'm sorry. I'm working through this first free list. Jessica, Henny, T, Ned, and Shart. It's on the video, and then I'm going to be making a new list. Oh, not right now, Jayadi. Oops, sorry. Sorry, not right now. Jessica, I want to hear the instances that you're having of things falling. And what happened last week? You saw bird activity last week? Okay, God bless you, Jayadi. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm ready to ask one more question if you want. It was just off the wall decoration for Halloween. Okay. And you saw bird activity. What was this you saw with the birds? Just out of nowhere fell. Okay. Um, let me see. Serafina. Is that your only child? No, you have more than one child. Okay. Hello, Bradley. Are you still here, Bradley? Okay. He has a lot he wants to say to you. Um, would you like for Jessica to just speak to you and know that you're with her listening? Okay, so he definitely wants you to continue to talk to him. Did you set off the camera at Jessica's house after your death? He did. He's like working really hard to let everybody know he's around. Does Serafina wave to you? Okay. Okay, I gotta take another break. I don't know how verbal Serafina is, but I do believe that hmm. Serafina might have some natural medium gifts going on. You might start noticing a lot of activity from her. Yeah, you might notice a lot of activity from her as she gets older. She might actually be one of these children that actually speaks about him. What name did your oldest daughter? Wait, I don't. Did any? What was his name? Was he Poppy? Was he Grampy? What was his name? Did you have a child when he was still alive? You were pregnant with your oldest when he died. So nobody had a name for him, or did he have other grandchildren? Leonardo. But was he a grandfather at the time of his passing? Did anybody call him like Poppy or Grampy or anything like that? Did he meet any grandchildren? No. So that would be even. Did he have? Do you have siblings? Does she have siblings? Are you an only child, Jessica? Jessica, are you an only child? You have a brother. Did your brother have any children while he was alive? Okay. Yeah, which would make it very highly unusual if Serafina starts talking about Grampy or Poppy or something of that nature with a grandfather that was never publicly identified in the family as being a grandfather. And I think you might start noticing some things like that as she gets older, maybe around 4. But keep watching her and what she's saying. Yeah, I think you might find some very interesting. I think she might say some very interesting things to you that's really going to be confirmation that yes, Seraphina is visiting with grandpa. Things that really don't seem very logical. Do you want to ask one more question? Well, my arm is okay. Sorry. And you know that the overdose was accidental, correct? He was not intending to die. The sheriff deemed it so. The sheriff deemed it an accident. Yeah, it was an accident. He really he loved his family. He loved the children. He didn't. Oh wait, I have a Facebook spammer. Sorry, I have to deal with that. Yes, it was an accident. Yeah, and he loves you. He loves the grandchildren. He's always around. He's very sad that he's very joyful. Did he have a very vivacious personality, Jessica? Like he's coming across as like high energy and very bubbly, very happy. It's like there's no, I'm not getting anger, I'm not getting rage, I'm not getting depression. I'm just getting like a lot of happiness. Yeah, goofy. Yeah, that's how he's coming across as just funny and happy go lucky. That's wonderful that you had the same birthday. Okay, and we'll check with him about Leonardo. And Bradley, please show me a yes. Bradley, please show me a no. You can tone it down and not hurt my arm. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Bradley, please show me a no. Thank you. Bradley, do you visit with Leo? Does your grandson Leo see you? Does Leo see you? Okay, that's a very strong yes again. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Bradley. I gotta put my, he is really strong. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think I can do another pendulum reading today. All my joints are like aching. Your son cries. Well, he is still appearing very goofy, entertaining them. Um, I'm not sure if it's not, he's like, it's not that your father is showing up and your son is crying because he sees him. It's like your son is crying and your father is showing up, entertaining him and cheering him up. Um, he's just very happy, very bubbly, very goofy, like you said, very go lucky. And he's just a really nice guy. Yeah, and he's like being a grandfather. And I hope that especially Serafina, I didn't feel such a strong connection medium wise with Leo, but I think with Serafina there's a good chance because a lot of kids do see things. Um, yeah, I see that, Jessica. But a lot of kids will see a spirit. They'll see, loved ones who've passed on, and then they grow up and they never really think about it, and they kind of lose touch with that. But then there are some children that are more like natural mediums that they see into the spirit realm and they take it with them. And sometimes they get dubbed, as a little bit weird and a little bit freaky by their peers because they just seem like, they're a little different. They're seeing things that other people really aren't seeing. They have more imaginary friends. They talk about people that other people can't see. And every now and then they say things. And like most kids are like this, but a lot of kids will grow out of it and they kind of just acclimate to their peers. But then some kids never really acclimate, they never really grow out. And I think with Serafina, you may see some signs that, just accept what she says. And she may even be like, did you see that cat? And nobody else saw it. And that's just part of her gifting. And I think Grandpa is going to be with Seraphina in a very powerful way. And of course, he is with you and he's leaving things. And now that he's made his presence known to you today, I would expect to see some more things falling. And don't get terrified. If even like with Lupe, if you start to see more paranormal things happening, remember, if we are focusing on dark energy, if we live our lives thinking that the spiritual realm is a horror movie, that's what we're attracting, because there are dark spirits and that's what we're attracting. But if you are focusing on love and light and protecting yourself with the love of the light of the Holy Spirit, and your intentions are pure, and you know that your father who's passed is communicating with you, you're not going to get, evil, negative forces to show up. Yeah, he is definitely communicating through dreams, absolutely, and he confirmed that. But what I'm saying is that now that you've made this connection, now that you're more aware of this, expect to see more activity and don't let it freak you out. Just say, hey, Dad, thanks for that. And especially with Serafina, I think there's definitely going to be a lot more. And Leo does see him too. He does see him too. And what do you mean by coming to the door to see you also? Yeah, good. Be open to it, because it's definitely going to happen. And it's very nice, because it's like I see him, just very full of love. He's just a very loving guy, and he didn't mean for this to happen. He didn't mean to overdose and pass away. And I'm glad that the sheriff, deemed it that, because that's what it was. And but the thing is, it's like he's so much involved in your lives. Oh, that's wonderful. That was the dream. The dream was that he came to see you. And that's awesome, because I absolutely believe that, because when I was asking how he's visiting you all, he absolutely said dreams. That was very, very strong. So that was your husband has a dream that your dad comes to see you, and he came to the door. What was it? I need to hear this dream. I know I have more people waiting, but this is just so fascinating. Tell me what this dream was, Jessica. If you don't want to share it here, you can send it to me on Facebook. But your husband has a dream, which is very interesting, because for some reason your husband is the one getting the message. So he might have some serious medium natural ability going on too. Does your husband have psychic phenomena? You have problems sleeping and you work at night. Okay. Okay. And the husband has a dream that your father came to visit you and open the door. And did he open the door and let him in? Because that's very telling. It could be that your dad couldn't get in the house. And in the dream, as a representative of the spirit realm, that he's saying, please let me in. He opened the door and let him in. And that's usually, like quote unquote, we hear that like with the vampires, Dracula can't enter your house unless you open the door and invite him in. I think they did that with True Blood. Like, I don't know if you watch True Blood, but like Eric and Bill would be out there waiting for Suki to open the door and let him in. There is still a little bit of truth to that. And I think that dream was legit from the spirit realm, that he was out there trying to come in and see his family, and you weren't there. You were working, and he came in. He got that invitation to come in, and it's all good. So he's strong. He is strong. And I absolutely believe he can move things in your house, not to the point that your house is going to be haunted, because I'm not getting any vibes from him as being a rageful, angry type spirit. Because all spirits can develop to the point that they can move things. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Well, see, you told him to come in, and then he has a dream where he comes in. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely the attraction, because his remains are there. So, but this is very good, because, like, in another sense, this could be very negative if you were dealing with a very negative spirit. He is not negative. He is so full of love, so full of joy. And You probably will start noticing a little bit more of his presence in a paranormal type sense, but don't let it scare you. Don't be afraid. He is a guardian, he is a protector, he is watching over you, he's watching over Serafina and Leo. And I didn't do much about him and the brother. I don't know if they had any tensions or anything like that, but right now he's definitely focused on you, and it could be this bond that you have. Excuse me, the same birthday that your son was born. Yeah, he's absolutely protecting you, absolutely. And I do like that all of his, all of the symbolism that he's using. Didn't you say that right after he passed, was this like a ring camera that that was activated on your door? Did you say it was like, what kind of camera was that? It was on your front door, was it? Or was it a camera that you had set up outside your door? A wise camera. See, this is like, and what happened? The camera fell, and but it wasn't activated or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he's appearing as orbs on cameras. If you took a beautiful picture of what? Can you send me the picture, Jessica? If you still have it on my Facebook DM. I just love. There was one woman I did a reading for where her mother had passed, and I told her was it her mother? It was her mother, that she was going to leave her a feather. And then shortly after that, she saw this gorgeous white feather. Let me see. It was like this long, pure white, and she sent me a photo of it. And I just love that. I'm sorry, Jayati. And also in my description for my videos, I automatically apologize to everybody who doesn't get a free reading. Um, like as you can tell, it's it's hard to come out here because I will physically feel spirits. Even just doing a tarot reading on its own will drain me. But when I do medium work, like my voice goes, sometimes I'm in physical pain. So sometimes I have a free reading list and I don't actually get to complete the whole list. And sometimes I try and stay on longer and say I'll come back, but then even meaning to come back, I lie down for a minute and I pass out and wake up. And that's part of this. And I'm doing this the best I can for free to help people. So I'm not sure if I will be able to do your reading today. But again, you can always reach out to me, excuse me, on Facebook or on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm pretty much everywhere. Send me an email at readthetarot@gmail.com. And if you want a paid reading, you're guaranteed to get your reading. But Jessica, let me know if that helped you, if it resonated with you. Oh, Henny, you're next. So, Henny, type in your question, please. Thank you, T. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to leave the stream for just a second. I'm not going to end it, but I'm going to remove myself just to take like a 2-minute break because my throat's getting really scratchy. But Henny, while I'm gone, I want you to think about your question. I'll probably just be 1 minute and I'll be right back. And okay, great. Thank you, Jessica. I can't wait to see this. But yeah, this is so cool. And I might want to check in with Bradley and you again. You and Bobby's relationship. Your real name is Dehendra. Okay. And Henny, tell me what your signs are. I'm gonna go take a little break and I will be right back. So nobody go anywhere. I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take a break. Okay. Dehendra and Bobby. What's coming up next? Dehendra and Bobby. Yep, T's next. Now, I'm not sure if Ned is still here. So I might just go Henny, T, and then Shar. And then I'll start the new list. Because I asked for Ned a couple of times. I gotta find my tarot cards. I put them in this box. Okay. Bobby and Dehendra, Cancer and Virgo. Bobby the Virgo, Dehendra the Cancer. Okay. What's next in their love story? I want to clear these cards. Okay. What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? Oh, a jumper. Okay, jumper is 5 of Cups. And I'm going to keep that out because it did jump. What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? And straight off the bat, because of that 5 of Cups, I want to ask you, Henny, are you and Bobby having, well, Dehendra, are you and Bobby having some on again, off again issues? What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? What is next for Bobby and Dehendra? Okay. Yeah. Reverse Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, because I'm seeing some problems in this relationship. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Page of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, I'm just going to stop right here. You are back on now. You're back on now, but are you happy, Dehendra? 5 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and Page of Wands reversed. Is this a situation like maybe he cheated on you and you're very defensive and on guard? The 7 of Wands has me, or I don't know, do you feel that this is a toxic relationship? Nothing here is what I'd like to see. Let me, I should give you a chance to respond. And this is what I'm looking for, what's going to happen in the future. I don't like this. How long have you two been back together? Is Bobby in Dehendra's highest good? Is Bobby Dehendra's highest good? Is Bobby the man that God has for Dehendra? Another jumper? Huh. 4 of Swords. Just a big mess, yeah. Then he cheated on you. Okay, yeah, it is a big mess. Okay, let me see. I'm going to start something different because this is not only a week. Okay. Yeah, I want to see if you should actually be giving this relationship another try because that reading was not positive at all, any. Sorry. And sometimes sometimes when you have infidelity, you just never get that trust back. And you can try and work as much as you want, but you never get it back. And the other thing is, you can always deal with, oh, you're cheating again. And that can become the answer to every single argument, every single tension. Oh, you're on the phone, you're cheating, you know? And that's not worth it. So let's just see if you should be giving this relationship a chance, if it's in your highest will. I'm definitely going to give you a goddess reading for this. Um, and it can even be that maybe you feel guilty for cheating, and that's why you're trying so hard to get this to work, you know? But that Seven of Wands, that being on guard, it's like you don't want that in your love relationship. You don't want to be defending yourself all the time. And, you know, your queen is reversed. The Page of Wands, him, where he's supposed to be full of passion and reigniting the love, that's reversed. You know, it's just not flowing. But that doesn't mean it can't be saved. And it doesn't mean that can't change. But if it doesn't change, sticking around in that is only going to be a waste of time. And you don't want to, exactly. And you don't want to, you know, stay in that situation that's toxic, because things will only get worse over time. Okay, T, you're next. I don't think Ned is here, so I think we're going to do T and then we're going to do Shar. And remember, if anybody wants the next reading, they can make a donation of $10 or more. Okay. Is Bobby in Dehendra's highest will? Spirit, please let Dehendra know. Should she continue working to save this relationship? Is it time to move on? Is Bobby in her highest will? Can there be forgiveness, love, and healing and restoration? Or is it time to move on to something better? Is this relationship in Dehendra's highest will? Is this relationship in Dehendra's highest will? Can Bobby and Dehendra move past the infidelity? Can they build on trust? Can they build on love? Is this relationship in her highest will? What does Dehendra need to know? Is this relationship in her highest will? Here we go. We have Two of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, honey, it's time to move on. It is time to move on. Your Two of Wands, where it could be viewed as moving into a new direction with Bobby, exploring new lands together, is reversed. Okay. Followed by Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles does represent poverty, struggles, and suffering. That's reversed, so that's actually representative. Hi, Angela. Now, Angela, after Henny, I'm going to do T and Shar, and if you're here, I will put you on the as the first person on the new list. So I believe it's reversed because it's showing that you two are trying to work it out. You do have the Page of Swords, okay? Where the Page of Wands was reversed, now we have the Page of Swords, which does represent Bobby. But because it's swords, it's not cups. It's not representative of him starting to have a new relationship with love. It's almost like he's starting a lot of arguments. That's the way I view it. You know, he's using the power of his mind, basically ready to attack, in my opinion. And that's confirmed for me because of this card, the Nine of Coins. Now, the Nine of Pentacles to me, okay, if you know tarot, the Ten of Pentacles is a card that usually can represent marriage and a happy relationship. Some cards depict it, like in this deck that I love by Sarah Marchetti, it's usually just a treasure chest full of coins. But in other decks, especially like the Rider Waite, you actually have like a married couple, and it's a very, very prosperous, positive card for a happy family. Right before the Ten of Coins is the Nine of Coins, which is a single woman. And this woman is standing, she's prosperous too, but she's standing by herself in her own vineyard, in her own home, enjoying her own blessings. And this was the purpose of my question. Is he in your highest will? Should you work this out with him? Should you move on? And this is the answer. And it might not be the answer you want to hear, but that is the answer. It's Nine of Coins, and it's time to move on. And right after that, we have Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles, which is blocked change. Things aren't going to change for you. And I'm really sorry. If you still want to continue going at it, not going at it, not fighting, going for it with Bobby, I would say go to counseling. Go to counseling. I don't know if he wants to do that. I don't know if he would be open to that. But this is not going to change. And ultimately, it's going to make you miserable. And do you have children with him? I didn't pick anything up like that. But if you don't have any children, don't stick around and then, have a baby, because sorry, my throat. Yeah, no kids. So you don't want to get into a situation that makes it harder to get out of. But from what I see, I would be looking for, I don't know if, excuse me. I don't know if you two live together. I don't know why I was picturing this as you two live together. But I guess you don't live together, do you? Do you two, if you don't live together, then I would just move on. I'm going to give you a goddess reading. Oh my gosh, my voice is just. Take another one of these. Sorry. Here I am choking and coughing on the stream. Okay. Spirit, please show me the goddess message for Henny as she deals with this situation with Bobby. What message do the goddesses have for Henny? Okay. Yeah, don't move in with him, Henny. Yeah, it's not worth all of that. Well, I hate to do this to everybody, but I'm going to have to take a break after Shar because I'm losing my voice and I'm choking. If anybody wants a reading that I'm not able to give a reading to, I can do a Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, or email reading. Excuse me, for $15. But I'm going to have to take a break and rest my voice. It was very hard to do medium work, and I often need a break after that. And so I'm kind of pushing myself right now. Okay. Spirit, what goddess message do you have for Henny? What goddess message do you have for Henny today? What goddess message do you have for Henny? Right here. Ooh, Matt, truth. Truth. Hard to see. Excuse me. There's great sorry. Oh my god. There is great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. Um, T and Shar, I'm gonna have to do the rest of this. I'm gonna do your readings on Facebook for free, okay? Yeah, I am losing my voice here. Um, T and Shar, can you hit me up on Facebook? And I will do the readings for you there. Do you use Facebook? Because I am really, my voice is done. I can't. I'm gonna have to take like an an hour or two break, or we can do it on email. But I have to stop talking. Okay, well, you can send me an email. T, ask me your question by email, and then I'll respond to you. Okay. I'm sorry about this, but I have to stop. There is great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Mat comes to remind you that if you are willing to do a fearless self inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might at first feel too vulnerable, is exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild, sweet honey. Wow, that's beautiful. I wasn't showing her face, huh? Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Matt to live fearlessly in truth. As the arbiter of balance and divine order, she reminds you of the great value of this way of being. Well, that was beautiful, and I felt that was spot on. You're welcome, Shar. Oh, thank you, Lupe. Okay, yes, just send me the question and we'll have an email back and forth. I'm done. Bradley was a very strong spirit. Oh, God, I'm going to choke. I'm so sorry. So I just have to stop now. Okay. Yeah, I'll be fine, but I mean, this is the life of a medium. You don't, you don't do all this stuff without some sort of, it's physically taxing. But I hope that was good, Henny, and you're welcome. And please just send me the emails, and I will respond to you immediately. Let me see. And tea is first. I don't see yep, I have tea. Okay, awesome. I will have something warm to drink. Thank you, Shar. Okay, so Shar, please send me an email too. And Henny, did that resonate with you? And let me know what you're going to do too. Because, just because I have this reading and that's what it says doesn't mean that's what you're going to do. So let me know what you do. And hopefully my voice will recover and I can come back live tonight. But we'll see. I'm sorry that this happened to my voice. And I'm going to end this stream. And thank you for everybody who's been here. And I'm sorry if I didn't get your question, but if you want to reach out to me on Facebook, we can. Thank you. God bless you.